Yeah, you know how to act. Let me quit. Name dropping.
Yeah.
Next thing in line, that bitch hit 104K. But I deleted it.
Nah, you shouldn't have did that. You gotta leave that up. Them numbers. Here we go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start off from the beginning. Once, you know. Like I said, we're best friends. We ain't beefing, we chiefing. They don't know what that means.
Do you smoke?
We ain't gonna say nothing.
I just want to know because I didn't know.
We ain't gonna say nothing.
Say less. Say less. What's happening, y'all? We in the dungeon again, man.
Yeah.
Got ShaQwayla with us. Said she
Hi,
got some
guys.
shit to get off her chest, man.
And, you know, they seen the first video or whatever, but they talking about I was one person talking about I'm clout chasing.
Clout chasing
No,
for
it's
what?
not clout chasing. I didn't know my cousin Kiki felt the way she felt.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've always known my cousin Marquetta, she felt the way she felt, but both ends is lies. Like, if I wanted y'all baby daddies, I would have had y'all baby daddies. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Like,
So
Bo is my brother. Huh?
So this
This is about a nigga. If bitches mad at me or got some, it's either they feel like I'm stealing their shine, and it be secret animosity because it's other motherfuckers. They have to recruit motherfuckers. Like, I've always, ever since my brother been in prison, I've always been by myself. I don't call motherfuckers if I do get in a fight. I don't call nobody to back me up or no shit like that. I've always been dolo. That's why you can ask anybody. Don't nobody ask them. They know ShaQwayla. They either know me by ShaQwayla Robinson or ShaQwayla Stewart.
So where did all this originate from?
Okay, with my first cousin, which is Marquetta. Okay, Jasper is my best friend / brother. I've been cool with Jasper since I was 14 years old. All this shit started when we was 14 years old. And like I was saying, she was fucking with Manny first. They was taking turns on her.
Right. Wait. Now, hold on.
Now. No, like
hold
one.
On now. What
It'd
you
be
mean,
one
taking
night.
Turns now?
She'd be with Manny one night. Like the next night, she'd go down there fucking with Bubba. And then Bubba, he already knew though.
This is knowingly?
No, like she was doing, like, bro.
Wow.
Bro. Then first of all, I didn't hang out with nobody in Chapel Oaks but Bo. For real, I'll be at mama house on some real shit or whatever. Me and my best friend was rocking. If you seen him, you seen me. Point blank, period.
Oh, that go.
So they wanted to say somebody else started the rumor. When this rumor came from the house we was living, my grandma had me and my other cousins. You know, her and her sister type shit. So it's been plenty of incidents. Like, motherfuckers just be hot in the ass. Point blank, period.
Hot twat.
At the end of the day, it's any nigga on here or anybody I can fuck with and still fuck with. Like, we cool. Like, motherfuckers they don't understand. Like, I'm one of the homies. Like, I don't be on niggas like that.
Right.
Like, the niggas be on me, and I'm not the type that up my inbox and shit like that. I don't do shit like that. It's childish, it's petty, or whatever. If needed be, but I tell niggas, okay, I gotta do this, that. I reply back to people, I do, but I tell them, I let them know what up front and shit like that.
Right.
Bitches be wanting to beef with me about niggas though, but no,
and
they know I ain't never.
But
niggas. My thing is, why keep confronting me, trying to confront me about some shit when y'all know it's motherfuckers that y'all call y'all friends that to knock down y'all baby daddies. But they wanted to be stacked so bad. They wanted to be Pehan so bad. No, bro. I never hit my best friend. I never hit Devin Bradley. He's never made no pass at me or nothing. So, like I said, my other little cousin... That's my little cousin's baby daddy, yeah. Kiki's my cousin, and Marquetta my cousin. But Marquetta been dragging this shit on for years.
Why,
Me and Bo
though?
been
Like-
best
like,
friends and
What is she
brother and
getting out
sister.
of dragging this on?
My other cousin that had a baby by like he done had my other cousin. Like, come on now. If you know Fort Wayne niggas, you know Fort Wayne niggas.
Hold on, what does that
And
mean?
my best friend not even
What does that
here.
mean?
Like, no, because the niggas go ham. I'm not gonna put y'all on blast on set. I'm not.
No, speak your piece.
No,
Speak your
niggas gonna be
piece.
niggas. Niggas is gonna be niggas. No, because I ain't, you know.
Yeah.
But niggas have bitches, but they still pursue other bitches. What I'm gonna get mad for when a bitch I'm inside scoop and swoop.
I get that. But all Fort Wayne niggas ain't the same.
No, they not. They not. It's good people here in Fort Wayne, and I tell people that all the time.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It is. I mean, you ain't lying. You didn't lie.
No, but for real, like seriously. So that's what that was about. That's what that was about. And then once you know it's one bandwagon, they get a whiff of something. You know they work in groups in Fort Wayne. They go work in groups.
It's a lot of cliques here, man.
Like I'm talking about the females.
Yeah.
From yay
Male-
high to young high.
Male and female.
And shit like that. So like everybody want Quayla to be the villain. If I tap a nigga,
It's okay to
I'm
be
gonna
the
tap
villain.
a nigga, and I'm not gonna stunt in front about
But-
it.
but it's
But it
okay
ain't
to
their
be the villain.
business. But I honestly I've never touched neither one of those men. Like honestly.
I embrace the villain role. I ain't gonna lie
It
to
be
you.
the niggas lying about who they be cracking anyway.
Yeah, and you do have dudes that be lying. It's been dudes, that know my brother, or they be like, I used to go with her, or nigga, you ain't used to go with me because I don't fuck with niggas like that. Let's be honest. I'm not trying to be mean or anything
telling
like
your
that. But this is me. I've been like this. Do you hear me? Like, I've always been one of the homies.
Right.
And then the niggas that I do crack, that ain't none of y'all business. God damn it. That ain't none of y'all business. Shout out to my nigga Lil Kevin Gates, though. On set. That's all I'm saying. And, I mean, I'm not about to sit here and name people that I've dealt with
No,
or
you
whatever.
ain't gotta
But
do that
please
unless-
believe my body count is not up there. Believe that and know that at the end of the day.
Listen,
But,
I was always told that whatever number y'all give, you got to multiply by 3.
man,
That's a lot. I feel like that's.
I'm only 34 years old, and I'm nowhere near ran through, like, most of...
Pride in the pussy.
So
And to my
so your
niggas, if
walls
y'all want to
intact.
get on here and vote for Stacks, go ahead and do that.
your walls intact.
Intact. Tighter than vice grips on set. With 7
Hey, listen, as long as you can proudly say that, you know, because a lot of people can't say that, you know,
Yeah, like,
they not ran through. It's a lot of...
baby, can't nobody say they had no threesome with me. Can't
Threesome
no,
don't mean you ran through though.
no. I know that. But I know the. Please believe me.
It's
I
a
know-
difference between a threesome and getting flipped.
Look, we done been in the dungeon.
Listen,
it's a lot of people that you know, and I don't knock them for that. But, bitch, if you doing dicks and all this, that, and the other, don't try to come for me at all. Don't ever try to come for me.
It's a difference between
Let me hit my black.
threesomes and getting flipped.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these hoes be getting flipped.
Why is you hiding the blunt?
Shut up, Skarita.
A lot of these
I'll
hoes be
switch
getting
up.
flipped, so I understand that. Are you against that type of action?
I feel that's downgrading yourself.
Really?
To what? To do what?
Like, I wouldn't let no 2 or 3 niggas run no train on me. That's me.
That's just a threesome.
But no, they be, you know what the choo-choo is from back in the day. Nigga, bitches was getting trains ran on them.
I don't
By the
know
whole
about
cliques and shit, though.
That's horrible for them.
Hey,
That's what we call a train. That's what a train is.
I got a couple under my belt. I ain't gonna lie.
That's horrible.
And I don't knock nobody do that, but to me that's degrading. I'm not, how can you have
I'm not
a whole clique on
I'm
you?
knocking any bitches that have trains ran on them.
Hey,
The fuck?
Like,
got a couple
but
of them on my belt.
to each their own. But a nigga cannot run no train on me, and I'm 34 years old and still ain't did no threesome.
Really? You missing
Horrible.
out.
Missing out for sure.
Y'all missing out.
Sad.
I ain't missing out on nothing because I don't sharing and caring.
What's
for
up?
me.
What's up, gang, man? You know I'm in the dungeon, man. I'm dropping.
Definitely missing out.
Got everything rocking, man. Thank you for tuning in, doggy.
Fuck it.
So you said you had a little insight on this YMOA situation.
I went there. I did.
Okay.
Could
you describe your
trying to help,
experience?
with my baby daddy and stuff like that. We have joint custody for those that don't know. We have joint custody, and my other baby daddy, we have joint custody. Joint custody is where you share custody with your kids. I was primary. All this time I was primary with both of my kids' fathers and shit like that or whatever. Everybody want to think they know everything. But at first it was, cool and shit like that. But me, I peep shit and I investigate shit or whatever. So yeah, I was going in, but you can't tell nobody how to discipline they kids and shit like that. Or whatever the case may be. I had a bad experience. But as soon as I left there, you see what I did? I hopped right in the crib. I pay my bills. I got a 2-bedroom house.
So what happened, if you don't mind,
Okay, my kids. If they don't get their way, they gonna cause a scene.
Okay.
That's just them.
Okay.
If they don't want to be somewhere, they gonna cause a scene or whatever. And I'm down with my kids or whatever. They told me after the bitch did all that. They told me, thank you, or whatever. They wanted to be with their auntie and they daddy.
After the bitch did all that shit, what was done?
First of all, she tried to get me to leave the kids at the house.
What you mean?
Out in Grable. Because they got different houses.
Where was you supposed to be at?
Where were you at?
I was supposed to be leaving because they couldn't handle me, and I was being myself or whatever the case may be. People, all my business was handled in Fort Wayne and shit like that.
So they wanted you to move out and leave the kids there. Who asked you to do this?
Tasha, that's the person that's over it. Tasha Davis, yeah. So my kids, they would make pallets in the closet and shit like that. And we had a one room. It ain't like you and your kids share one room. And it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 or 5 bedrooms in the house where I was at, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, anybody that got kids, people scream and yell at their kids and shit like that or whatever. When I was explaining, I had my kids for my baby daddy and his girl. Mm-hmm. That's the God honest truth. And he know that and stuff like that or whatever the case may be. It was a messy experience, and for the sheriff that transported me from Grable say that he didn't even know anything about the organization, and then I've talked to somebody. The sheriff said he didn't know nothing about it.
The sheriff of
he
what
said
county?
Allen
So
came and got
County
me.
Sheriff.
Allen County transported me back to Fort Wayne, Indiana,
and they didn't know nothing about it.
He said he knew nothing about Young Mothers of America. Now it is. My uncle pulled it up on Google, but everything on Google ain't factual and ain't what everybody seem for it to seem to be like on some real shit. But that came out that sheriff man mouth. He said he didn't know. He said I came out to aid and assist. So I don't know what Tasha was telling them or whatever. Just like I know what she was telling my baby daddy's sister and them, because they came out there to get the kids and stuff like that. The Fort Wayne sheriff came and got me. Like, dude, anything that I say I got. I finished school. I finished the course at Ivy Tech, Indiana Tech, Virginia College, all that in Huntsville, Alabama. Point blank period. So I don't have to sit up and lie. My shit, I gave them the temporary number. Then you go do the testing and shit like that. If you're gonna you do a testing. Yeah. Nigga, I did my testing in Indianapolis, Indiana. My sister even did it, but she was in MAC makeup and she had her Amway business. My sister that just passed She even graduated
That's her son.
at the end of the day. So, like, motherfuckers don't be knowing me, don't know nothing about me because I be to myself. I've been like that. I be to myself for a reason. Yes, I done been around my cousins and them and shit like that. Blase swoop or whatever. But other than that, nigga, I stay at home and I work. If motherfucker gonna speak on me, tell motherfuckers how I keep jobs. So when a motherfucker get the hating on one, that ain't gonna stop shit. Cause best believe Stacks got another job lined up.
Oh, bro.
That's all I do is sit up and fill out job applications. Like, and being a felon, that don't stop shit. That don't stop shit at all.
I'm a former felon. And if I could do it, anybody can.
Just like I'm gonna get my shit expunged. At the end of the day, it's levels to shit.
Or save your money and just stay the fuck out of trouble. Do what you gotta do. I didn't spend no money. I stayed out of trouble.
Yeah, I stay out of trouble too, but shit, I'm not trying to wait till 2030 to get this shit off my shit.
I get that.
But like when I use my shit, I go into security with my shit. I'm not trying to be no probation officer. I'm not trying to be no, but I am thinking about going back for a crime scene investigation.
Either way, you know, getting that felony off of you as a black person is refreshing. Telling you.
We natives and abolitionists.
Either way, getting that off of my being, off of my jacket, you know, it's not a lot of people that can say that, for one. Two, you know, with me doing that, you know, I
got help too, though. I went to drop 100 on my shit. My shit was $1,000 some dollars. Went to drop 100 on there, but that's how motherfuckers swear up and down that they know me, but don't know who I really fuck with.
Hey Jeff, good looking, bro. I mean, I ain't saying it, but you know,
what he saying?
He said I'm on the Mount Rushmore podcast and whatnot.
Who Bam Award?
Yeah, your cousin.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, that's dog. That's Big Crib. What's up, cuz?
West Coast stuff.
That's dog. Yeah,
Cuz crippin'.
Yes, big
he been crippin' since he got here.
Yeah, he been stealing that shit since he been here. That's dog.
That's Big Rashid now.
Yeah, look ugly ass. Boy, that forehead big. That's mine big too, bro. Don't trip.
But for real, like that's something that everybody. It's funny to me and my best friend and other people because this shit been being dragged on. But you know, not to put nobody on blast, but I don't call neither one of them.
Right.
I don't know shit. I don't call and ask them for money. I don't call and ask them for nothing. Anytime my cousin call me, I know it's some bullshit.
So
she'll play cool. Yeah, she'll play like stop playing cool. I already know y'all. The face and shit. I know the face, but you ain't gotta you barking down on me about your baby daddy.
And you
it
ain't
was
had
used
no
as a
relations
weapon.
with
I ain't gonna. People be using me as a weapon.
You ain't had no relations with that man.
I ain't never had no relationship with my or nothing, no relations, nothing with my best friend, nothing.
I mean, I understand how that goes because I get accused of a lot of shit with mine. So,
and she's taking this. We was 14 and the shit still be going on and on. It's funny to us because the shit been going on for so long. Yeah. So yeah, we are gonna feed. I'm gonna feed into it because I'm the petty best friend.
Hey, here go another testimony from YMOA, man. And
so
when I tell y'all, like I was told to not disclose any, the identity, but
clout chasing now.
She finna come in and tell y'all some shit.
I seen that nosy neighbors.
Oh, no,
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well.
You can sit right there if you want to. I know we already talked and whatnot.
Okay.
What's happening, fellas? What's happening, fellas?
This was a lie. Hold on.
Okay, so I told y'all I got another testimony. I'm finna get right in it, so just hold on.
It was easy as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, y'all can sit down. Y'all don't gotta be on the camera. You good. You ain't gotta be on the camera.
Just tell what you know what happened. Go over. No, tune in, Mike.
Yeah. So first of all, we gonna get the shorties finna tell y'all their.
And they not about to lie.
The shorties finna tell y'all their account.
Are you tuned in? Because we're going now.
So here they go. You want them to go first, or you gonna go first?
You can let my kids tell what happened.
I ain't going first.
Okay, I'll go first. Y'all don't have to be scared.
Oh, y'all ain't gotta be scared, bro. I'm not gonna get in
Just
trouble.
tell
Nothing.
what happened that night.
Yeah.
And y'all
Oh, she put y'all out in the middle of the night too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else?
I ain't got no way to
Tim.
go. That's how you gotta
I'm about to
skin
say
shit.
Okay, Travion, you first, and then Travis,
Why
you.
did you just say my name? Like, why can't you go first?
Okay, just tell
Yeah.
what
What do
happened.
y'all go
So,
first?
like,
Okay, what happened?
alright, so like, it was like, we got back from practice. I had took a nap. I was gonna wake up and get in the shower. And then I woke up. She was saying pack our things. And it was like officers and the security at the door. It was like 9, 10 o'clock at night. And then we was packing our stuff. And we left.
What the fuck?
Right.
And what happened, bro?
Same thing he said.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
How's y'all feel? How's y'all feel?
Yeah, what is
How's y'all feel?
what was your mind at during that time, dog?
I was confused. Like,
Me too, I was confused.
it was like 10 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock. It was really late. And I was tired.
It was after 9. It was after 10.
And y'all see, you say you got came in from practice and
That's
shit?
that's what
These my
happened.
basketball players.
Ain't y'all hoop too?
And I paid $600 for them to play.
And I'm glad they didn't even give me a chance to pay nothing because, baby, I question
Man,
everything.
that's awful, man.
And how did y'all feel?
Because
No,
I'm
seriously,
ignorant.
because I cried for 2 weeks. The reason they don't understand how they felt is because I made sure they were still able to do everything.
That's
crazy.
That's crazy that
I still made
y'all
sure
know.
that they was able to live the life.
That's
I
crazy
gave
because
them.
why your story is similar to my story from being there.
I got you.
So
That's
now,
crazy.
you said you I know you got some shit ready.
I did it. I did it for
Man,
my
man,
kids.
listen, man, pop your shit, man. Go ahead, man.
I'm about to tell it all.
Do your thing.
I got Instagram too. Can somebody shout out my Instagram on the stream?
What's
That's
your
on you.
Instagram?
Look how happy they are.
That's on you.
For
I
the
mean,
simple
they
fact
gonna
that
tap in with
she
you.
told me this gonna be the worst thing I go through in life. No, baby girl. It's not.
This is gonna be the worst thing you go
That's
through
what
in
she
life.
said. I'm gonna make.
Why the flashlight?
She said, I'm gonna make. I turned it on because I wanted to read. I wanted to read this because this is live.
I'm waiting on you.
Okay, well let me play the recording.
Yeah.
Y'all see that lady that just got for, but they been doing that. CPS been doing that.
She finna play the
Yes.
recording, bro. I got Wi-Fi, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, he was taking people. That white lady
Go to that.
was taking people kids, putting them in DCS. Getting people
She
kids
could not
taken.
take my kids.
No, I'm talking about the white lady that they got on the news and shit.
Hold on, I get so many emails. Let me go to it.
It's a dirty,
'Cause I'm about
dirty
to play
world
it.
that we live
I'm about to
in.
play it.
Send me it too.
Oh no! Before I do that, let me let my oldest son tell his story because they were asleep.
He on the phone?
I'm about to call him. Actually, I'll call you back. Just tune in. I sent you the link. Tune in.
Yeah.
I gotta call my oldest son.
Bro, it's still not letting me download it.
I'm gonna let my oldest son tell his
Okay.
story
Come on.
because he was the one woke. I
Yeah,
wasn't there.
they tuned in. They tapped in.
Let me let him tell his story.
Yeah, they tapped in.
Y'all,
Oh, so you had another son that was with there?
no, my oldest son was.
What happened, fool? What happened, fool?
This is my older cousin.
What's that?
Oh shit!
My sister got her own story too.
My purse over there. Hold on.
It is not only nobody following me.
Yeah, I'm turning my phone down.
Answer. Hold on.
Well, I was gonna say, well, yeah, you can go ahead and tell.
No, wait.
My Instagram, Travis2.tech.
Say it again. You got shouted out, bro. You got to say it.
It's on here. It's on here. Hold on. Can they see it? Can they see
Yeah,
it?
they can see it.
Travis, anybody following you?
Ain't nobody follow you. It's crazy.
Yeah, Trilla.
Okay, I wish you would come out.
Okay, I'm at the podcast. Tell what happened that night.
Alright,
From the very beginning.
so we was in the I was in the house and all I know is one car come and then another car come and then the police come. So they, so mind you, it's like 12, 11, 10 o'clock at night. They knocking on the door, and they talk about some, oh, the police come to my window. I was on the phone with my friend, so I'm guessing they hearing everything I was talking about, but I don't care. So the police knocking on my window, they talk about, they put the flashlight to my window, and they said, if you don't, we not going nowhere until y'all answer the door. Then I text
who said that, baby?
the police.
Okay.
Wow.
So then I text Michaela, because she was at our house in the driveway. And I was like, Kelly, you need to tell them to leave because my brothers is asleep. And if you wake them, and if you wake them up because they got school in the morning, I said, you need to tell them to leave because, my brothers got school in the morning, and if they get woken up, I'm going to come outside. And then it was like a whole bunch of people outside. So then that's when my mom came, and she was talking, and then they told us we had to leave. So I wake my brothers up, and we get like some of our clothes and stuff to leave. And it was like everybody was just staring at us, and it was like a whole bunch of people out there.
How did you feel?
I was sad because first of all I was embarrassed and I was sad because never that just happened to us.
Right.
And we just moved in. We didn't even live in our house for 2 weeks.
That's awful, man.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry you went through that, dog.
That's my oldest son.
Sorry y'all went
That's
through
my
that.
oldest
That's
son.
fucked up, bro.
That's my oldest son. And when I say I have never experienced the humiliation
Right.
with my 3 sons,
I let they ass
They
have
shouldn't
it.
even have allowed them
I
to
can't
kick you
believe
out
it
in the
happened.
night.
In the middle of the night is crazy.
Like,
And that's
the police could've
crazy.
at
That's
least been
crazy
like-
that y'all's story
hold on,
is.
hold on.
The police could have at least
Let
been
me-
like,
let
you
me
know,
ask
let them
this
wait till the
from my
morning.
sister, because she got her own
Like-
story too. She
Yeah, put her
told
on.
me not to do it. But
I seen another person from there that got
Hello?
eventually got put out too.
Right.
What kind of girl? Why are you doing
Because I
that?
want to work now. I don't care anymore. The police said it was ridiculous. It was inhumane. So I don't care anymore.
To put somebody in the middle of the night is
I said
cruel
the
and
morning was
inhumane.
too
man.
far.
I heard. She said we would
I mean, it's all
we would
anonymous.
put them. She
Ain't
said
nobody
she
names
social. She
being
said
said.
she's social service.
Oh, let me
is
tell
what
you-
she
let me
told
tell you
me.
the thing.
And we'll place them at a house. No, they don't need no be placed at the house. Yeah, they're gonna be placed with their auntie and their daddy.
Oh, here, let me show you.
There's a recording, y'all. Hold on.
Hold on, it's more. Cause hold on, look, this was
Where
today.
they wanted.
Yeah,
they wanna
Trizzy,
be
that shit
there.
sad in the
This was
face.
today.
This
Look
is
at
to-
this
That's what
message.
motherfuckers
Oh,
don't.
can I read it out loud?
You can read it out loud.
This is from
Tasha.
Hello. We are happy to support you and welcome the. Hold on. Hello. We are happy to support you and welcome the meeting on Tuesday at 10 a.m. We are still waiting for the remaining negative comments and feedback to come down along with a public apology as
I'm
we
not doing
agreed
it.
on by today.
I did not
Thank
agree
you.
to it. I did not.
Oh,
I
I
did not
got
agree to it.
Celine.
Hold on. Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see
Oh.
that.
She has
Let me
a
see that.
protective order against you.
I got served this morning.
So you
Okay.
got served a protective order this morning?
And when did she
then-
send
Nah,
that?
I ain't go through all
After I was
that.
served.
I ain't. That,
So
yeah.
she reached out to
The
you.
sheriff
You
didn't
didn't
know she
respond,
was.
right?
I
The
didn't
Wayne
respond.
Okay,
PD.
don't.
I'm not.
Don't respond.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Show them
The
that
sheriff-
she
the
reached out
police,
to you
yeah, they was
after
out
you
there
were
too.
served.
This is what was sent. This was served to you
saying
today.
That's what I got served this
Okay,
morning.
so I'm finna read what's
This is
the
what-
allegations, I guess.
And then she wanted me to leave my stuff there to come pick it up
Defendant
from the
has
office.
stalked or made credible threat of violence
The police
against
put
the
my
employee.
shit in the
Hey,
car.
Teresa girl.
I was stopped.
Okay, so
I was followed, and he admitted to following me.
so objective A, it says one or more of these acts can reasonably be construed to carry out or to have been carried out at employees' workplace via YMOA Incorporated Healing Home Villages. You know, from 4/1 to 4/22 wrote
So you was the one.
has sent fraud payment stating she would have her boyfriend smoke everyone
Never ever said that.
in YMOA
Never ever said that.
Damn, she said you were savage. Oh, sad. She
Been
said you was
removed.
gonna have everybody wiped out.
Hold on.
Gone.
Been removed by FYPD for trespassing. Posted over 160 messages defacing YMOA caused a loss of trust and faith in nonprofit. Employee will suffer great and irreparable harm before this petition
more people.
can be heard in court unless the court make those orders requested below. Due to the nature of what YMOA stands for in the community,
Young
this
Mothers
would
of
cause
America.
an organization
It's
that helps
America
support
part.
hundreds of mothers, fathers, and kids to go without homes. Excuse me.
Oh, them sad face.
This is crazy.
That never happened. Never happened.
So they removed you talking about you were trespassing. So
This-
when did she tell you that you had to
mine
leave?
didn't happen like that though.
That
She
day.
didn't do all that.
She told you
but-
that day that you had
Yeah.
to leave, and then called the police.
Yeah.
This
And
is
you didn't have any
crazy.
paperwork or
She
text
called the
messages
police
saying that you were
but
allowed to be there.
Yeah,
No,
yo,
well,
No,
no.
for how long?
No.
Not even no
the
text
time and
messages.
stuff like that is
Nothing.
that's
Hold
what
on, I got
happened.
something for
But
y'all. Hold on.
It was
Nuts,
all just
y'all.
verbal agreement.
Hold on. I don't even care what comes from this.
Because if you had any kind of text message or anything saying that you were allowed to be there for a certain amount of time,
no,
it don't have to be a contract or anything. Just
that's
anything.
one of
Whether
the
it was a
shorter
voice
term
recording
houses though.
or anything.
Hold on. I mean, y'all keep talking so I can find this message.
Because if she would have waited 30 days, she would have had to file an eviction.
Hold on. I'm about to
Because once
find-
you, in the state of Indiana, once you occupy a residence for more than 30 days, they have to file an eviction. You can be
This
squatting
is
at a house
terrible, bro.
and been there longer than 30 days. They have to file an eviction.
Mo
I
Banks.
ain't gonna
Hey,
say
what's
his
happening,
name,
Mo?
but he said she got that money. This is exact words. Her
I gave
young
them
ass
bitches-
got that
I gave
money
them-
and didn't
I
know
gave
what
them
to do
over
with it.
$3,000.
So you got a recording? Or you
Yeah,
found it?
No, I found
You
it.
ready to play it?
I'm about to play now.
Go ahead, set it right there.
Fucking sad for- What y'all sad
Yes.
for it? Motherfuckers need to be put on blast.
You're fine.
This shit just.
That's y'all niggas problem right now.
Y'all gotta listen. It's about 30
It's
minutes
hard
long.
Oh.
All right, don't say nothing. I'm about to merge. Hello?
I'm about to tell her which voice is mine.
Oh, let me. Okay.
I'm the one saying okay. You heard what my kid said though. So y'all know I'm not lying. And she wanna make it like I'm lying. It's crazy lost.
Hello?
In the same building I live in.
Okay, yeah, I think it's not letting me. Maybe it's. No, I added myself.
That's me.
I got her number. Okay, yeah, add her. My phone is not cooperating.
Just listen. Y'all not gonna believe it.
Excuse me.
Y'all smoking weed?
That sure got my black on
Look,
my
I'm in track. Go get my cigarette. Okay, promise.
Hello? Yes. Okay.
Listen.
My phone was acting up, so she had to call you. Okay. Well, my phone was acting up. I couldn't figure it out because I'm not phone savvy.
So I do have to announce you guys because we are in litigation. I do have to record the call. So you're.
I'm recording too.
Okay, perfect. So I am all ears.
No, I'm all ears.
Go get it, dude.
Okay, so I guess I don't understand. From what I was told, you were wanting to come back into housing, and so we were going to meet on Tuesday at 10 a.m. to talk about what would be necessary in order for those things to take place. We also were going to talk about the litigation. So currently, right now, we have two separate litigations against you for defamation of character, but also defacing the organization. And we talked through the ability of, because those things have already been filed, we cannot stop them. However, if you were going to agree to going back onto Nosy Neighbors and deleting everything that you posted, along with all of the anonymous...
Those were not me.
Right. So as long as you're saying they're not you, but we would still require you to go under the anonymous post and to essentially dispute them. Because your name is under a lot of the anonymous posts. So everything that had your name on it, we would want it deleted. Everything that was anonymous and was posted, we would want you to go on and dispute it. And if
Drop your
something
case.
happens-
Drop your case against me, and I will.
So we cannot, as an organization, we cannot drop the case. What
Yes, you
we
can.
can do is,
So what is the case though?
what we can do is show up to court, and we can
I mean,
say
where's my
that you
definition
did
of
everything
it's
that
more
we
than one person.
requested
Yeah,
and
it's
required
more than
of
one
you as a
person.
member. And we understand
It,
that you
it's
were
really
upset,
more than one person.
and so therefore we
yeah.
do not wish to pursue charges.
So yeah. that's-
What about my homelessness?
What about what?
My homelessness.
So that is what that's what I was under the impression that you were coming in to talk about on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Remember I said we were going to go talk to her on Tuesday at 10.
Yeah, I get that, but
Mm,
will I be able to get housing?
Razzle-dazzle, but
And again,
mine's a breakdown like that. She didn't do all that.
right. And the reason we are
So,
even having
what
this
is-
conversation
like,
is
what did
because
she put?
YMOA
No
is
contact on
a
her
place
homeless.
of
Everything to
grace.
put
Like,
out. What was
we don't want you to be homeless.
Well, I am, Tasha.
Okay, so now that we're all three on the phone, would you like to divulge what was the initial reason and or conversation?
I definitely will.
Okay, so why did we have to remove you from housing?
I'm hearing so many different reasons. I had company. I was smoking weed. That I don't smoke weed. I can test positive. I mean, I can test negative because I do not smoke weed at all.
Okay, so
And-
you give me permission to speak freely on your behalf as to why you were removed.
They found.
I want you to speak freely on how I'm gonna get back in. Not why I was removed.
That is part of why you were removed.
I don't smoke weed at all.
Weed was nothing. Judge you. Just like
No, it's not about judgment. I'm not gonna lie. I do not smoke weed.
Weed was not even anything.
I got a message from Lisa that said I was removed for weed.
So there was a document that was sent to your phone.
I have it.
from my
I have it.
phone. Yes. There was nothing that stated marijuana. If you are going to allow me to, I will tell you each and every violation that got you removed. But I cannot do that without your permission.
Please do.
I just want to see you back in the home with your kids.
We hope this finds you. Can I read this? Because this was sent to my phone. We hope this finds you well, Miss Taylor. This is your notification that your second chance housing opportunity within YMOA Inc. has been terminated effective immediately. You are no longer eligible for housing program, and we will need to vacate this unit right away. Drug paraphernalia in unit, strong smell of marijuana, consistent missed housing fees, which was not true. Report of fraudulent, which I told you I had the money. I had the money. Okay.
So, okay, what I want you to understand is you had several missed housing payments, and we talked about
I had one, and I told you, Tasha, I told you that I had applied for assistance. I never got my contract to send them. And I asked you over and over and over again for my contract.
Okay, I understand that you're upset, but I'm not going to, at 9:08, go back and forth with you.
Understand that,
There
bro.
are strict-
I don't expect you to.
Yeah, there are strict rules. You missed the first payment. We said to you, hey, let's figure things out. Let's catch you up. Let's get it together. And then we received the notice of the fraudulent payment that came in order for you to get into housing. And the words that I told you were, we wouldn't have even let you into housing had we have known that that credit card was going to be reported fraudulent.
I never knew that. I would not have done that.
I understand that. And I told you then. I understand that. However, I also told you something very important. I said, watch the circle that you keep.
They're definitely cut off because I couldn't believe that it happened to me. I could not believe that happened to me.
That was the devastating portion of you being removed.
What was devastating is me waking my kids up in the middle of the night and having to leave after I simply said, can I get to the morning? You said, no, all I needed was the morning because I needed to figure it out.
This is the part that you're not understanding.
Didn't have to
And I understand why you don't
Yeah, when
understand.
y'all up in the middle of the night.
And I
Don't
get
nothing
that.
ever happen.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
call
yeah,
DCS
When
on
it
me.
comes to an organization, everybody has to be treated with the same policy and procedure.
Understand.
Which is why we called you in at 10 a.m. When you received that first document, it was in the morning. When we came and got you for transportation, it was in the morning. We did not put you out at midnight. We told you at 10 a.m. that it was an immediate vacate.
And so did you? So did you not tell me I had till 9:57 to make my payment?
9:57
PM.
after
2,300 a month.
But okay, that's fine. But
That
you
would
told
be
me.
Listen, I'm going to explain to you. After several times, again, what did I just tell you where about? You did not make payment at that time.
I was at class, Tasha. I had to go to class.
But you were the one who decided.
And I told you I had class from 5 to 7. So after 7, I had to wait on my ride. And then we went to CVS. I loaded my car. I was on the phone with you. And you said, I'm going to make sure it's the worst thing that ever happened to you in your life. And you said,
That's not what I said.
that is exactly what you said.
That is not anything that I would say to
That's what you said, baby. I had you on speakerphone.
What I said to you was, this is going to be
What are we talking about on Tuesday?
thing
What are we going to talk about?
to do in your life.
It's not, I was a foster kid. That was way more harder than anything I ever been through. I'm raising my kids by myself. That's harder than losing the house.
So then, I'm not quite sure why we're having this conversation. Because grace means that both parties work together.
I'm trying to work with you, Tasha. I don't want to bring you down. I don't want to bash you. I don't want nothing, no harm to come to you. I don't. That's not me at all. I would never want nothing to happen to you or this to be happening right now, but it's happening, and I want grace as well.
So, a lot of grace to you. I think we. Yeah, yes, and I feel the same. I am telling you, on Tuesday at 10 a.m., we have already set an appointment for you where you can come in. We can talk through housing and what that looks like. But what needs to happen before that and these litigations is everything that you have put on Facebook where we've gone through almost...
I already deleted my post. I made one post. I made comments, but I made one post. Them other posts are not me.
When I say everything, I'm literally saying comments, post, anything that has your name associated to it, in which it is defacing either the organization or defaming me, has to come down. And every anonymous post that is on there that states YMOA, you yourself have to go on that post and you would have to dispute that.
I'm not doing it if you don't give me my housing back.
That's the purpose of us meeting on Tuesday.
Definitely sound like
And we all
bullshit,
got to
bro.
make a compromise, if it makes sense.
That's my compromise. I need my housing back or I'm not doing it. Because I'm homeless right now.
Okay, she's not available until Tuesday, so that's why we're doing
That's fine.
So we're just asking if you could just take it down. We'll meet on Tuesday, come to an agreement, and then you'll be back in there. But we can't do anything until Tuesday, because that's what. But also understanding that the attitude that you're doing right now is hard to provide that grace. You are talking to a person who is saying that they are willing to give you a another organization wouldn't have even had this conversation. It's 9:14 p.m. I am the founder and the literal CEO of an organization. Another organization, they would have been so far removed from this that you would have just been in court and you would be paying them money. I care
So
about
the
you.
defamation part because it's a lot of
I
people.
love you and I want you to have success.
Not putting me and my kids out there.
For you to say to me, I'm not doing anything unless you give me housing, lets me know that you are still in the same state of mind. And that state of mind is, I'm not doing anything unless you do what I want you to do.
Manipulation and silence.
Do you know I've been crying for I get that, Tasha. I understand that and I get it and I respect it. But me and my kids, I've been having to get them to Carol every day. I've been crying my eyes out for 2 weeks straight. You want something from me and I want something from you. I get it, Tasha. I do. I can stop all this noise, but I need to know we're gonna be good. It's not no simple, it's not no mind state or no, it's nothing but me asking you. I'm trying to make you reassure me that me and my children will be okay.
But this is what
I will take everything down, Tasha, I promise. I will take everything down. I will vouch for you. I will do it all. I will take the fall. I will.
This is what I am trying to tell you. We have to have this meeting on Tuesday because with the stipulations, you may say to me, I don't want to do this. Do you understand?
I'm okay with doing it. I'm telling you. I will put it in writing.
You're saying that right now because you are in a situation in which you're unable to not say it.
I'm actually, it does make sense, but I'm actually okay. My kids are okay. We are okay.
Don't that look okay to y'all?
So,
look at it.
if you are okay,
Look over there, though.
what I want from you is for you to...
We got the Hawaiians in the house. Just remember.
Don't that look okay to y'all?
Shout out to the YNs.
Don't that look okay to y'all? They came in here.
There is available housing.
Do they look okay? No, don't they look okay to y'all?
Literally, no. And they came in here.
They came in here like, what's up? They look okay to y'all.
What do they look like?
Them my kids.
Yeah, we hurt kids.
I'm already in therapy twice a week. I couldn't make up classes because my car broke down. I was already going to therapy twice a week.
There are classes on GroupMe. There are virtual classes. There are individuals who come to your home. Those are not going to be valid excuses.
Oh, so you got into an actual different...
Well, we want something for... We want something... I'm going to hold you accountable, too.
This is...
I'll be here on Tuesday. I'm holding you accountable, too.
What's up, Milan?
There is no accountability on my end when I'm telling you after all the things that you have said. Literally,
I said one thing. Those other things were not me.
You literally called me a devil, and I am saying to you, I still have a home reserved for you and your children.
Okay.
If you come in...
I will come in on Tuesday.
Will your car be available? Will your car be working, or do you want me to pick you up?
No, well, I'll have a ride. I'll have a ride. My brother will bring me.
I got 2 active ones on me until August.
I will take everything down, Tasha, after our meeting, not before.
So
I'll take it down.
Open the door for the
yeah,
brother.
this is the authoritative part. All of that.
You have no authority over me.
Understood. So then we don't really have a full...
I'm telling you, I will take it down, but you have no authority over me. I will take it down. I will remove everything. I will publicly apologize.
I'm not doing
I wouldn't do all that. Yeah, that's...
Your control is outrageous.
So this is
That's what it sounds like, man.
that I think is why you will probably not want to do the program.
I will do the program. I'm telling you, I will.
Let's go. You
The
gotta
control
fool the fool.
is the way it is
You got
for
to.
a specific
That's where I was going
reason.
with that.
Because
right out
if
there.
you
Hop right
continue
in
to
the way.
do what you are
Paid
doing,
deposit and everything. I
then
was
you
doing
are
something
going
to
to
help out
continue
my
to
baby
do
daddy.
exactly.
I'm willing to make changes because I want change. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of being stressed out. I will, is what I'm telling you.
Let's make the first change. Show me the same way you're saying to me, okay, I don't trust that you're going to do this. That's unfair. And it's unfair because I put you in a house.
For 3 weeks. And I paid for it.
You had a fraudulent charge for the initial payment. Whether you knew it,
I did not know it was not. I would never do that.
However, as a business, as an organization,
And I understand that too.
what I told you.
And I understand that too.
I know, because you said to me point blank, I didn't even have his card number. I didn't know any of it. I understand that as an organization, when we have a charge come through that says fraudulent, and it's your initial payment to move in, what am I supposed to do with that?
He ruined a lot for me. I did not know that would happen. Okay.
So that's why I'm saying I need you to do this for me before we even get to that point. That's not me saying to you, I'm not going to give you a house. I wouldn't even be on the phone with you right now with litigation pending if I wasn't going to give you a house. What I'm telling you is I need to know that you are going to go through with this program the right way. And in order for me to know that, I need for you to go back.
Do you know I left my shop? My shop was on DuPont. I told you that. I left my shop because I was going to do hair at the house because I couldn't afford both. So now I don't even have nowhere to do hair at. I don't have nowhere to make no money right now. I can't even afford the house right now.
So we can help you. We have job placement.
Working for her.
I really got great opportunities. We have job placement. You literally could get a job walking out on Tuesday if we have something available.
We'll see on
These are
Tuesday.
easy peasy things. But you weren't doing programming to know
Because
that
I
you
was
were
already in therapy.
But your therapy does not count as our programming. That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand you can keep your therapist. That is none of our business. But therapy is not the only program we offer. If you see a therapist and you say, hey, Tasha, I see a therapist, I don't need to see therapy here, I don't care. There's 72 different programs, classes, courses, activities. You could even take the boys to the zoo totally free. And
I already got a zoo pass and a YMCA pass. I already do that. That's what I'm saying. Like, some of it don't apply to me. You said I could take the boys to...
What I'm saying is there are 72 different things. I don't care if you came in on a Tuesday and laid in the healing room and rested and relaxed from the hard week that you had while you enjoyed aromatherapy. That could be 45 minutes of
Do y'all go to the line when y'all
I don't
day?
care if you came in on Wednesday and did your credit course and your class management courses,
I don't need your program.
you said, that's my 45 minutes. It's 45 minutes for
Then y'all go
literally
to Y?
7 days.
Don't we
I
always go
will
to
not
Y?
accept you not doing 45 minutes of programming in an entire week. Especially because these are things that are going to help.
So is it 45 minutes in one day or over the whole week?
It's 45 minutes a week. I don't care if you come into the office 15 minutes every day, which would be insane. But if that's what you want to do, you can do it.
So 45 minutes over the whole week.
Yes, 45 minutes for the week. You can do one class, and that would be your 45 minutes. You can do one banking class every week, and that would be your class.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna come in on Tuesday. I'll do the program.
Absolutely not.
Oh, so you must was at the one online.
I've already answered this question.
Okay,
Oh, you
I
were at the one
I
on
cannot pay
Global,
another
because
$1,000 right now.
It's $100.
Okay.
Or
You can do that placement.
like it ain't
I'll do that.
ring up as 100.
Okay, I need you to take down every single
I do it
post
every day. My
tonight.
kids, they go to Carol Middle School.
Every single post that you
I know
posted,
they-
every comment that you posted, everything that you said that was wrong about YMOA,
What did I say wrong? Tell me.
ma'am, are we joking right now?
What did I say that was false? You're referring to people that I don't even know. I do not know these people. I did not make these posts.
So what I'm saying is you initiated the post.
I did.
So I want you to take everything that is in your name, including comments, down. I want you to make a public apology. I want you to even let people know that you have the opportunity at a third chance of housing. That we have spoke and we have given you grace and the opportunity to once again live within the village.
I'll do it on Tuesday.
That's not how that works. Do you not think that she's gonna let you back in? Is that what you're thinking?
I am thinking she done lied to me before, so I am thinking that.
I have never lied. You've been on the phone for over an hour, and
Okay, Tasha, if I do this tonight and you don't fall through,
And I did.
it's all starting back
there's
up.
no reason not to, though.
I'm going to delete. I will delete everything. I swear, I will delete everything. And if you do not
But
fall through,
also, there has been no lies. There has been nothing that I have said to you that has been a lie.
what about what other people are saying? Why is it just me being attacked?
This is the issue.
Hold on.
They're anonymous. I don't know who they are.
I don't know who they are either.
So how can every accuser has the right to know, or every accused.
Okay, I did initiate it, and I will step up. But I need you to promise me that you will put me and my kids back in the house.
I am telling you, you will not be homeless on Tuesday at 10 a.m.
Okay.
That's as much as I can tell you.
I'll go through tonight and delete everything.
I would like for you to delete everything. I would like a public apology. And I would also like for you to all your comments.
I can't take back what I said with the people saying. I can't take it back. It's already out there.
You can. You can delete it.
I can't.
I'm going to delete it.
Okay, yes. So you can delete it and
Hold
you
on,
can make a
T.
public
Hold on, T.
apology. You can also go under the anonymous post and make a public apology.
It's so many. I can't even keep up. I haven't even been keeping up with the posts. People have been inboxing me with the posts because I'm not even following them no more. I'm not even keeping up with them.
So I'm not making any excuses letting you in, and I'm not going to not hold you accountable and let you make excuses for not fixing this mess. I will fix my mess, which is you being homeless, and you will fix your mess.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that. I'll do it.
So I like everything. I don't care if it takes until 2 a.m. to go through every post and figure it out.
You know how tired I am. I'm going to go through it and I'm going to delete what I see. If I miss something, I just miss it because I just only see what people inbox me. I can't find everything because I haven't been able to find everything. I haven't been following the posts. That's what I'm telling you. But I will go through and see what I find and delete it. I'm telling you I will.
Davenport said,
Okay,
you know
and then
what?
under the
I did
anonymous
one of the
post, you
classes
will
on Zoom. It
apologize.
was about sex. I was
And
like,
then
what
you
the
make
fuck?
your public apology.
What the fuck?
I ain't go do nothing.
Then you have the right to come back in the house.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
And to not get put out again. Because I don't smoke weed.
This is not just about weed. You understand a fraudulent
Hey,
payment.
that is true, but I tried to pass
You
the
know what
wood.
that situation was.
I do not smoke.
He showed you his ID. He told you. You know.
She's saying
Okay, so what you're not understanding about that is
Listen.
I do understand, Tasha. I'm gonna delete the shit. I'm gonna delete it.
Okay. So, what I want, though, is for you to understand the business side.
I have a business that you don't even know about. I have my own business. And I'm on Google, and you can Google Dollhouse Lounge.
Google.
5 stars. I understand the business side. I definitely understand it.
So, if an individual paid you with a fraudulent payment,
It has happened before, and they made it right. And I tried to make it right. It's happened before. I just got paid with a fraudulent $100 bill the other day. And they didn't even know somebody passed it off to them, and they passed it off to me. I get it. And that's why I tried to make it right, because I get it.
okay. So, I think that we have come up with a great solution. I think that that solution would be for you to do job placement. During job placement, we will help you find work so that you can also get back into doing hair. There are plenty of people on the village that you can do hair for and make money.
The time and stuff like that.
And if you take every single post down, I'm not going to accept the ones I can find. I'm saying every single one because we're in litigation. I will then, when we go to court, let them know that we do not want to prosecute because you did follow through with what you should have done as a member, and we appreciate that. And so we will provide grace.
Okay.
So Tuesday at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
are most welcome.
Do you see how ridiculous she sounds?
Yeah, that's nuts.
So
okay, so only thing we will if okay, she's saying that the payment was fraudulent. You saying it's not. So if it's not fraudulent, then it's nothing to go off. But if they have proof that the payment is fraudulent,
I got another thing. Let me see if this.
Look, I went there. I did a whole intake process. Right.
Hold on,
I was
wait.
there for a couple hours.
Hold on.
At that point, I had 3 jobs. Did I not have 3 jobs, right? 3.
Yeah.
And she said I still didn't qualify with my income.
What?
3 jobs?
I never even, I worked so much, I barely saw my kids.
I'm blocked.
I was paying $1,800 to live in a hotel. I paid $450 a week. And I had 3 jobs. Luckily, my son is 14. So I didn't have to pay for childcare or any of that while I worked my 3 jobs.
You can sit over there because it's going to keep getting in the camera.
But whoever, I don't know if it was her mom, because it was an older lady.
Like it.
I don't even like this.
I don't know if it was her mom that did my intake or whatever. It was some older lady. But she was like, unfortunately, you don't qualify. You don't make enough. Each one of my jobs were $16 or better an hour. $16 or better.
What are the comments saying?
Like,
2,300 is too much. There's no privacy.
that's
That
the
was
part
from
I'm
Ashley.
tripping off of. Because
so
you
from
said the
y'all-
healing house. I was at the healing house, and they
You was asked, were you a part of the program?
yeah, I did go out there. I did, and from what this lady's saying, yeah.
Like I said, I'm lying though.
Like I said, like some of the stuff that like she went through, I can't honestly say I went through that. Like she didn't put all that on me. What she did try to get me to do is leave my kids at the house. She said she was a social worker, and
What?
I'm about to give
somebody
Okay.
said, yeah, because
Drop
I
it in the
know
comments.
some people, when it comes to proof
I
of
can't post it
income,
from
How do I get to the comments?
well, my income
no,
up,
look,
so that I mean, and it's definitely up now.
whoever Mo Bands is, they said, yeah, because I know some people when it comes to proof of their when it comes to proof,
Because they told me the same thing, but they said they got me in
Hold on,
there.
wait.
Like
They said when it comes to proof with income, they do 1 job worth to count it for not multiple. Hold on, job worth to count it for not multiple times. I don't know if that's how you meant to word that or not, but that's how it said. That's just what I've been through before.
They got. I mean, they got me in there with my income. They made space, but it was some miscommunication or whatever. But like what you went through, what you going through or whatever, I didn't go through all that. Like where she put.
Y'all heard her though.
You know why?
I heard her though.
Yeah.
She said the reason I didn't qualify was because I paid too much at the hotel.
So y'all
and it takes out all three.
So do it look like I'm lying or who lying?
They asked me strictly, do you got income? Long as you got income, everything.
But my income to my ratio.
But for her to have 3 jobs.
Like I said, I did it because I helped. Even though we would have joint custody, we still got joint custody right now.
Combine them together, right?
Are you?
And then she took.
I helped my baby daddy
my
out,
checks.
but
Those combined and minus the $1,800 I was already paying. Instead of saying, "Oh, she's got 3 jobs, let's put her in somewhere so she doesn't have to pay this $1,800." She took that combined minus my $1,800 and then said, "I don't qualify because my income isn't enough." I don't qualify because I'm spending $1,800 at a fucking hotel. Like, what do you mean?
That's a complete lie. That's a complete lie.
I thought you looked familiar.
From where?
This is crazy.
You used to stay out on what's the name?
They said, "What made you leave?"
Eastwood Point.
What made you leave?
I forgot your brother's name.
Coop is my brother.
Yep.
You know,
they asked
that's what my brother was.
They asked you.
They're
what
asking
made
you to explain your story again because they missed it.
No, okay, no. When I was there or whatever, I had my girls. I did it because my baby daddy needed me to get the girls and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. So I did it, and stuff like that. My girls, okay, if they don't want to be somewhere, they gonna do what they do and work their magic, whatever you want to. They want to be with their dad now. I don't deprive. Like I literally ask my kids, okay, what y'all want to do? I talk to my kids. I ask my kids questions and stuff like that. So I'm not
about what they want.
no hard mom on my kids. I'm not a kid gonna be a kid, and I know my kids and stuff like that. So they will do stuff or whatever. Yeah. It could get overwhelming. Parenting can get overwhelming.
It can.
Or whatever the case may be.
Definitely.
But, like, she tried to get me to leave my kids there. I'm like, no, that would be abandonment. I'm not stupid. Definitely got criminal justice. Yeah, and then she wanted me to leave my stuff there. She wanted me to leave my stuff there and pick my stuff up at the office. I said, no. My storage was right down from
That's
Young Mothers America on Coliseum. I had a public storage from when I moved out. Like, that's why I had everything that I needed, and I got more stuff after I moved into my house. Like, it wasn't nothing like that I really needed. If my baby daddy called me and tell me that, okay, get the kids, I'm going to get my kids. That's just like, I got a 2-bedroom house. If my baby daddy called me and asked me to get my kids, I'm going to get my kids. Because I can do that. We have joint custody. He's primary now. I gave him a primary. So people be thinking they know everything about my situations and they don't. So I let people think what they want to think. But like I said, like it happened in the middle of the night or whatever. I knew not to leave my kids there. They knew to contact the auntie and stuff like that. My kids thanked me. They said, "Oh my God, thank you."
Let my oldest son tell me.
So they told me shit that was being said and shit like that. And motherfucker was like, "We was rooting for the kids. We weren't rooting for you." Bitch, fuck y'all on set. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying though. Like motherfuckers try to down. A motherfucker can never down me. Bitch, I'm conceited as fuck. Period. When I put myself on a high horse. Can't nobody ever knock me down. Period. About shit. Because motherfuckers don't know. It be motherfuckers being cheerleaders and shit like that. Yep, I help my baby daddy. Nigga, at the end of the day, them are our kids. No matter if I had them for him or whatever the case may be, them still my kids. I still birthed them. You ain't gotta answer it. What'd that say?
I'm give it to you. I don't know.
That's my other baby daddy from the D. You ain't gotta answer it. Put it back on the charger.
I want my oldest son to tell his side of the story. Oh.
toes.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Yeah, her
but
foot.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, like it's nobody business. But I didn't go. I can't say I went through what she's going through now because I didn't go through that. I knew not to leave my kids there. They auntie and them came out there and got them and stuff like that. I got transported back to Fort Wayne and shit like that. And they told me that they haven't heard of it. They said, "You're not in trouble." I'm good. They said, "You're not in trouble" and stuff, which I know I'm not. I wasn't in trouble or whatever the case may be. Like, I wasn't tripping. I left there, did what I needed to do, dropped my deposit, and I got in me a place.
Because she's telling people she didn't put us out in the middle of the night. Let my oldest son tell his side of the story.
That's crazy, because, I remember you, Ranisha.
For real.
And
I just said my name.
Oh, shit.
I don't care anymore.
That's why I kept looking
But
at
y'all heard them other two tell their side of their story. But he was woke. I hope he answered the phone. Hello?
I ain't go through all that, though. It was an in-and-out situation.
Hello, can you hear me?
And she didn't even charge me.
Is this Trilla Mom?
Who is this?
This is Coco. Your son has been doing the most. He literally just called my parents and told my parents that I be doing nasty stuff.
They're taking the time.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah. Well, as
far
as this YMOA
she never got
situation.
or asked for no money. I swear. That's why the $2,300 is.
What's up, Cody?
Trilla.
Tell
what happened that night. I'm on the podcast. Tell what happened that night.
I just did.
No, Travion did.
No, you called
No,
him.
you called him.
And he
You
said
called
it.
me.
He explained the whole story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so y'all know I'm not lying. I just want to make sure people know I'm not
Yeah,
lying. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely
It's
brought
nothing
him
to
on.
lie about. Who would lie about getting put out in the middle of the night? First of all.
Right.
It definitely happened in the middle of the
It
night,
happened
though.
to us.
I got back to Fort Wayne like 12 or 1 something. That police, they brought me. But
Cody, you want me to add you in?
Hold
on. The table. Watch the table.
And if
Cody, I'm finna add you in real quick.
All right, baby. Yeah, I would never lie about this. I swear to God. I would never lie.
We know you're not lying. Because it's
Yeah, we know you're not lying.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just her because it was a girl
You
that
all
I was in the
literally
house
have
with.
the same story.
It's a girl that I was in the
Hold
house
on, y'all.
with. She got put. Yeah, she got put out. She said it was because of my little cousin though. I don't know, but what they saying, bro, they already knew that what's going on out there. They smelt the shit when she called and did that. They smelt the shit in the house already.
The comments they even said it like we know you're not lying.
Like literally, the police smelt that shit. So let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. It ain't no defamation of character because motherfuckers then been out there and come on now. She know what's going on. She know what's going on. Like seriously, it ain't. I mean, you got like I said, sometimes you gotta fool the fool that think they fooling you. It be your own people.
Play the fool to catch the fool.
It be your own people.
Yeah, you definitely gotta play the fool to catch the fool for sure.
And I done heard some other stuff from a person that's professional though. So I ain't gonna put my mans on blast though. I'm not gonna put him on blast, but people don't know how to do. They don't know how to act when they get a hoe to a little chain.
She was telling her story about YMOA.
Yeah, I went there. I didn't even know about it. My uncle pulled it up, and I'm like, I'm gonna help my baby daddy and stuff like that. Point blank. Period. I'm a woman. We got joint. I was primary at that time, so I can do it or whatever. But people don't like that. I question everything. I analyze. If anybody know me, I analyze everything. I'm going all the way down to these fake ass profiles on Facebook.
Fake profile.
I'm the GOAT. Like, people would, like, it's a way that you could know. And they would hit you, they would let you know when the profile, they tell you not to send money, all types of shit. All my shit come from recommended, because motherfuckers be trying to get my page shut down. I get recommendations and shit from Facebook. I don't go off of other people. And with the creator, the digital creator, content creator and stuff like that, it's levels to that. I'm not paying nobody to promote nothing when all I do is take pictures and do videos off motherfuckers that's already there. It's about selling yourself. Recommendations and shit from Facebook. I accept friend requests and shit, but please believe I'm analyzing every friend request that comes to my page. So if you think
it's some animosity towards you, right?
Yeah, I've been like that since Jay High though. Since Jay High. So yeah, like there's no female or nobody should have secret animosity or nothing like that towards me. I'm cooler than a motherfucking fan. Don't throw me in your bullshit. It won't be no bullshit.
So the person that the lady that you speaking on earlier, what would be your message to her if you could speak to her?
Like both parties are my cousins or whatever. Like I said, with my other little cousin, they both my little cousins.
No, this is a different situation.
They're both my little cousins or whatever. Quetta already know. Like, come on, let's be serious. This shit been going on for so long. Nobody's never touched him. He's never touched me. But what is the real reason behind it?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers call me, ask me for money, all that. Nigga, I send it. Nigga, but I ain't no motherfucking fuck around on set, nigga. I ain't no fuck around, nigga. Stop making it out something that it's not. That's all I'm saying. And like I said, my other little cousin, I didn't know she felt like that. I've never seen her act like that. None of that shit. You know your baby daddy or whatever. It was off some straight tripping shit or whatever. I don't beef with bitches. I get money. Point blank, period. And I'm going to always get money because, nigga, I'm going to always work, nigga, and do what the fuck I do, period. And that's nobody's fucking business. So motherfuckers need to quit coming at me, bitch. No, I do not sell cat, nigga. On set, nigga, I'll slap you niggas.
So real quick, there's some questions for you in the comments. One of them asks, what's the plan for you and the kids?
I just see my kids. They good. They with me.
Hey, well, he asked, what's the lady plan who got put out? That's how the question was asked.
I'm moving in my house on June 1st, and my kids are completely straight.
Do you hear that, Trizzy? Said they move in on June 1st, and her and the shorty's good. They was just in here. They cool.
Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah,
cool.
they got a good vibe. They definitely in for sure some young what they call them, YNs.
The YMOA, sis.
They had a good vibe and they dress nice and stuff like that. I don't like.
They look like they're in tip top shape.
Yeah,
Shit.
ain't nothing. We just wrong with them. They been kids. They been kids.
We lost our house, but we didn't lose our integrity. We didn't lose our demeanor. We didn't lose us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, just don't let nobody don't let nobody bring you down. You got always think highly of yourself.
Kids, do you got a donation for us?
A donation?
No, I'm saying whoever asked, do they have a donation for us?
Oh, she's asking, do y'all got a donation?
Yeah,
for
Tracy, she said you asked about her and the shorty. Yes, there's some stars, man. I think we just concerned. Dope shit. You good to hear.
Well, they don't hear
Yeah, they can hear you. They say dope shit. That's good.
I know they can hear me, but everybody's asking about my kids. My kids are extremely to the beat.
They definitely.
Y'all. My kids were just here.
I seen it. I'm not gonna stunt.
Y'all see my kids, and they to the beat. They don't give a
Regular
fuck about
teenagers, because I'm assuming that they're teenagers.
They are.
They're regular
extremely
teenagers.
to the beat.
Good.
I have teenagers
$680
and
for them to play
preteens.
basketball, so I do not care what y'all asking about my kids. Don't ask about them because they're to the beat.
What program is they in? You got the
AAU basketball.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna put the basketball team out, but my
kids
kids play
cool.
AAU basketball.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about
And they
right.
going to the league.
What positions they play?
But I did ask that on
All
my
of
other
them.
thing, because it's really head animosity, and then it'd be a lot of
It's
cheerleading
definitely
stuff going on.
animosity. Yes, we
And I
know
got time for that.
Why do you feel that way?
Because
Shoot
why
me
would
and
I be
salute
going through
me.
this if it wasn't animosity? Why would I be going through this? I didn't do nothing to nobody. I know my kid. You heard what my kid said. I woke them up in the middle of the night. This bitch saying she didn't make me put my kids out in the middle of the night, but yes, she did because my kid said it. Did they not say it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Well, y'all, if y'all heard it, these was real live testimonies, man. I will be speaking with her directly on
What's
Monday.
my plan with the kids is crazy because I always had my kids. I always took them to ask me what's my plan with the kids. What's your plan with my kids?
I think he was asking like as far as like y'all live
No,
situation,
I'm
what
talking
you
about,
spoke
I'm
about.
talking about this message right here.
Say it in the comments.
Honestly, because I definitely got asked that, but it wasn't in a bad way because of my
I think he meant
situation.
it.
What
I
can you help
literally
with? What can you help with? That's
my
what I'm
situation was a little different. I wasn't abruptly moved in the middle of the night, but my kids were abruptly removed from where they were at, and I didn't. I was homeless technically. I lived with my best friend. He's got a 1-bedroom. There was no living. My kids weren't moving in here, so I literally had to take everything I had and put them in a hotel with me that CPS approved of. DCS had to come and approve the hotel for me and 3 kids. That's why I paid so much. I did definitely get a lot of questions asking that, but it was more
Did you
of
get
like,
help?
no, this was
Exactly.
all
That's why I
done
don't
on my
answer no
own.
question because are you helping?
But
or are you
it
not?
was, but I got asked by other parents that were,
No,
But
but
that
so
didn't
many
know.
people get aggressive.
I've encountered a lot of parents that didn't
Yeah,
know
don't
that it
get
was a
aggressive.
hotel that was suitable for them and 3 kids, and there is. A lot of people don't know that. It's expensive as fuck. It's $450 a week. It's $1,800 a month. But DCS approves it for 3 kids. Your kids just have to have separate beds.
Yeah, long as and that's what people need to understand when they call in DCS on
my
people.
kids were fine too, but
they're not gonna do it. Long as them kids, they come in there checking for food and water, and all you gotta have in your refrigerator for real is some milk, a jug of juice, and some bread in your house.
My son had his own bed, and my daughter,
But
they shared.
That
a bed,
don't be the
and I
case.
had a bed.
Motherfuckers be calling DCS on people just for the hell of it.
And they come in, they look, okay, we're gonna.
They just
close
had
it.
a lady on the news. Like,
but
I read some shit that's crazy. She was
Indiana law. When it comes to
long as
DCS
you got water
interviewing
and
your
shit.
kids, that's a privilege. It's not a requirement. You don't have to let them interview your kids when DCS comes to you about your kids.
Right.
That is a privilege in
And when
Indiana.
you already know word for word what a motherfucker done and say it and report it and tell them people
This
who
is
they
from a-
names
this is from a
is,
family
it'd be
lawyer's
funny.
mouth.
It'd be
It is a
funny. It'd
privilege
be funny.
to let DCS workers talk
I ain't
to your
never had to
kids,
coach
interview
my
your
kids.
You don't
I
have
ain't
to.
never coach my kids. My kids is very smart and intelligent.
See, I didn't find that out until it was too late.
Yeah, motherfuckers be calling, literally. And
But-
they really, unless it's, but they do fucked up shit when we removing kids from where they really safe at to even fucked up environment. And that's the crazy part. I went through it for as calling to the head people, cause it's also a charge too. It becomes a crime when you keep calling DCS on a person too. Mm-hmm. You can only do it so many times and make so many reports before it becomes a problem.
No one ever called DCS on me.
Oh, I've had DCS call to me so many times. It's not even funny.
I'm just saying how
I had
people
DCS
operate.
call to me one time because my sister's baby dad called DCS on her, and then he called them on me because he didn't want me to get her kids.
But
Yeah,
it's just
crazy.
crazy. This is America, though. It's a business. Everything's a business here.
Sorry, I'm responding to comments. Sorry.
And be a part of the organized, not the unorganized.
So what is your plan as far as your situation? What you trying to do?
Why? It ain't no situation because they want to argue and go back and forth. I'm not about to do all that. I'm not about to do all that. They know the truth. Ain't nobody. If I crack somebody, I say I crack them. But come on now, motherfuckers see one situation and they jump. It's a bandwagon. It's a bandwagon. Literally, like I don't give a fuck about the shit. Calling from text now numbers and shit, and just calling off numbers, not saying shit. I'm not about to go. I ain't, like I said before, I'm not about to do no restraining orders.
Harassment. This is extreme harassment.
I'm not about to do none of that.
Okay,
I stay in my lane, y'all stay in your lane. On set. That's all I'm saying. Period. Point blank. I'm doing good, minding my business, and I'm not having to call on nobody.
What do you expect?
Them my cousins or whatever. Now the second one, that's the one that I'm surprised about. Like
the Davises are your cousins.
What Davises?
It's your cousins.
What about where that come about at?
I heard you say they're my cousins or whatever. Who's your cousin?
Am I tripping?
I know I heard you say they're my cousin.
Am I tripping? Dre, am I tripping?
I didn't hear that last part. I was reading his comments.
I ain't say nothing about the Davises. I got the Davises as my cousins, but I ain't speak on no Davises though.
Oh, I thought you said they're my cousins or whatever.
No. I'm getting to hell of motherfuckers in Fort Wayne. And that's up to y'all to figure. That's up for the people to figure out. I know who my cousins is on both sides. I'm double kin on both sides.
Well, shout out your socials. You can get on up out of here.
Peace be gone. They know my shit.
No, they don't know it.
Yeah, it's ShaQwayla Stewart on Facebook, and then Blue Rose 1990 on Instagram. I got some other shit that I just picked up too, but I'm gonna let that build up before I do anything else.
Are you related? Okay, I asked.
Yeah, I know. I was lost by that last part. I don't remember saying anything about. Now, what's the name is a Davis, but she's not my cousin.
As far as you got legal action coming as far as that situation? Yeah.
I do.
Now, you gonna tune in on Monday?
Pass me
Because
my
I'm
phone.
going to the office to interview.
Pass me my phone.
And it's live.
And it's live.
It's live, so anybody that has questions.
So you can get in the comments
Shoot
and
all
ask
that.
questions. I'm going to respond.
Because of this.
That has nothing to do with
my
this.
bad.
I mean, but
Nowhere
you can,
around.
but look,
you can ask questions.
And
It's
you
a
can
public
inbox
forum.
me.
This is a public forum, though. She ain't say shit.
Socials. Well, she's gonna make a lot of lies on me, and I know she is.
It's not
But
about
you have
that,
the right to ask questions.
You do.
You can ask questions.
But if you don't feel comfortable because of whatever you're trying to build, case wise or whatever, when this is over, you can have
You
inbox
can
me.
inbox your questions, and I'll ask them myself in a different way. You just got to tune in and listen.
Oh no, I'm gonna tune in because I showed you the message.
Shit, I didn't miss it.
It'll be easier though for her to send it to me, and I can tell you what the question is than her sending it to your inbox.
However it's gonna go, like,
because you're gonna be on live on your phone.
I look like I'm lying.
You don't look like you're lying.
She's trying to make it seem like I'm lying.
Yeah, she's trying to make it seem like all of y'all are lying.
And I don't know this.
Yeah. Ashley, I'm going to the office on Monday at 11 a.m.
I do not know these people.
I will be there live 11 a.m. on Monday.
Yeah.
I do not know them.
But you don't have to. Y'all all have the same story though. Well, come on now.
I'm a firm believer in everybody
and I
telling the
truly
same
feel
lie.
like they pick and choose who they help. Because, bro, how did I not qualify, bro? I got 3 jobs.
Yeah, that don't make sense. That don't make sense.
That is insane.
Like, that's crazy.
That is insane.
And
It
that's
was
what
women
she's
in there
supposed
that
to have
barely
is
were working.
income.
No, I met a woman
That way they
that
told
was
me income.
not even
Like,
working.
simply living off of whatever she was getting for child support and stuff like that.
No, it's just me.
But got a place.
Nobody,
What?
no, I'm not taking nobody with me.
Just me.
I'm not going. Look,
Best friend goes everywhere.
Hold on,
That's
let me show this message. I'm showing it. I don't care. I'm gonna show it.
Yeah. So it's just they got some legal shit going on. So
I'm gonna show it.
you gotta keep her anonymous. You feel me?
I'm gonna show it here.
Sorry.
Oh no, you good. I'm texting.
How you reaching out to me though? Because you want this
This is Tasha reaching out
after I was
after she was
with
served.
this.
After she was served this.
No, that literally happened to me today. This was today.
Just today. So, yeah, I will be there Monday live at 8 a.m. Y'all tune in and ask the questions y'all need to ask because she said she got some truths to unveil and she gonna give everything. She gonna give me raw, real answers to the questions that I got.
Why y'all use that one?
You
Y'all
feel me?
should have used another picture from my sister.
So, and another, I got a few things to say before. Can you scrub a little bit, please?
Yep.
I got a few things to say. First of all, rest in peace, abuser.
Go to your page. Your name.
Allen County Jail, bogus as hell. It's been bogus for quite some time. I have a few accounts of being back there and required medical attention, and they didn't give a fuck. So, to Eris, Quavy, T. Fetch, and the rest of the family, I really hope and pray that y'all go and do and take every legal action y'all possibly can, bro. Because they full of shit in there. Allen County Jail is full of shit.
Did you get it?
So, please, stand on business and take care of that. Secondly, that Fort Wayne, Mount Rushmore, that shit bogus. And whoever Buddy is, you bogus as fuck.
I can't even tell who those people are.
One motherfucker. Yeah, rest in peace. But I know who a couple of those people are. Like, I know who T-Zank is. I don't think he's supposed to be up there.
I don't follow.
Nizzy up there. He deserves to be up there for sure. Nizzy deserves to be up there for sure. But the rest of the dude that made the post and put himself up there, I don't even know who you are, sir. You probably shouldn't have did that. Like, that kind of pissed me off. And I heard you had a little attitude. I don't know who that is.
That might be my kids.
I heard you had a little attitude because people weren't showing you the attention that you want. I mean, I seen your Spotify followers, but bro, I went through your music catalog. That shit ass.
Is it who? It's not kids.
No.
1 second, Joe.
That might be my cousin.
Nah, maybe your cousin.
No, I think so because he got to be. Yeah, my brother. I'm fine. Yeah, we doing the podcast.
Still. You coming in? My nephew right
My kids. Yeah.
I mean, on disrespect, I just want to.
No, you good. You're good. It's your sister.
Well, we just did the podcast. I
think we wrapping it up now.
Yeah, I'm about done. My bad, y'all. I just go answer the door, man. You know, big bro checking on sis. That's all.
Absolutely.
But and shout out to you, Dougie. But yeah, that rap Mount Rushmore bogus as fuck, bro. He shouldn't have did it. buddy that made it. You ass. Listen to your music. you ass as fuck. You know, shout out to you and your streamers and the people that listen to you. But my personal opinion, don't do it. Don't ever make a rap. Mount Rushmore. No, not even that. Like I encourage anybody to do their shit, but as far as him making a motherfucking Fort Wayne rap cipher, watch the court, please. As far as making a Fort Wayne rap Mount Rushmore and putting yourself on there, boy, you ass.
Make sure y'all check that cipher out.
Don't do that shit. Fuck is wrong with you?
Podcast because
thirdly,
I didn't want people to think I was lying.
I don't know where your Facebook
is. You know what I'm saying?
On the podcast.
It's over now.
He can still get on there. Just do it.
Let me do this.
They can't see.
They can't see my face.
You guys, hey, when
Oh yeah, I had to pull up. Hello, everybody.
I'm trying to. I thought your name was.
But yeah, man.
What you thought my name was?
I ain't really feeling that Mount Rushmore. And
yeah, that's my name.
Okay.
Lastly, what I would like to close.
How you know me?
I've been around for a long time.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. We're closing the podcast. Wait, hold on.
Let me finish up real quick. Lastly, what I would like to close with, and I ain't gonna speak on these two individual names, but one thing for sure, two things for certain. This is Dre's Dungeon, right? Whatever I say on this motherfucker, whatever I say on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, or whatever fucking platform you see me on,
that shit be known.
I stand on that shit, my nigga. And I ain't gonna ever change my opinion for nobody.
I did not lie.
We already got to that. We already got to that. We passed that.
He got these closing
I
statements.
gotta get this shit out of my chest.
Okay.
I received a couple threats. And again, I ain't gonna release nobody identity or nothing because I ain't on that. But I'm just saying this.
Motherfucker definitely did.
My nigga. This ain't that. Don't let this motherfucking podcast fool you. Don't let this banner, none of that shit fool you, my nigga. Because however it go, I'm willing to die about this shit, my nigga. I'm standing on that shit, nigga. That go for anybody in this bitch. This Dre's Dungeon, nigga. Whatever the fuck I say, nigga, I meant it. Take it or leave it, nigga.
Pull up next time. Pull up, bitch.
That part.
I'm not even gonna promote that. I'm not even gonna speak on that because he know what he said to me on the phone. He know our conversation. He know what he was supposed to do and he know what he didn't do. We're gonna leave it at that. But as far as threatening me about my opinion, nigga, fuck you. That go for anybody. Fuck you, nigga.
With a sick date.
What's said in Dre's Dungeon, nigga, that's what it is, nigga.
Dude, they just don't know. I know so many people.
That's what it is, nigga. So, I'm not promoting violence. I'm not pushing violence. I'm not sitting up here saying I'm the toughest nigga ever, because I'm not. Quite scary, if you ask me. I'm always in fight or flight. I don't trust none of you niggas. So with that being said, don't take this as me trying to be tough or none of that. But this is me standing my ground as far as this podcast and how I move in this city, nigga. I ain't ever looked over my shoulder and I ain't gonna fucking start. I've been walking around this bitch for 33 years, nigga. Ain't been touched, nigga. Ain't been touched. Niggas be capping 2 summers straight. What they gonna do to Dre? Ain't did a bitch ass thing. So miss me with all that rapping shit, bro. And again, I'm always outside. I'm in public. I'm not ever ducking nobody. I'm not ever ducking. However you want to do it. We can bump. However you want to do it, bro. That's how I'm coming. I'm not gonna ever be the aggressor, but you ain't gonna ever come to me with no bullshit. Think I'm gonna tuck my tail. I ain't throwing rocks and hiding my hand. Nigga, this me, nigga.
Though.
It's me, nigga. I'm here.
You can definitely handle your own on your own.
And I don't need nobody, bro. I don't call nobody for shit.
But you ain't never alone, though. So don't ever get it twisted and think that he's alone, because he's never alone.
Don't try to sneak me none of that, nigga. I'm always on 10, bro. To be aware is to be alive. I promise you, bro. I promise you, bro. I be on bullshit. I just be chilling, bro. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. But please don't ever try to play me like I'm some bitch ass nigga, bro. I've been threatened a lot and ain't nobody touched me yet. So please don't ever do that, bro. I hope y'all have a good night. It's Dre's Dungeon, man.
You know that ain't.